Hello ladies and welcome to our day number 6, the end of our first week. Today is a flexibility and mobility or a routine, and what you might need a blog or a book, but it all depends on your flexibility. So you don't need to warm up before this routine, and we're gonna go straight into it, but make sure that your water is right next to you, and let's go. We're gonna move and we're gonna stay in one pose for a minute. So let me start my timer up. We have 15 seconds before we start, and the very first exercise is going to be a chair to a steps. If you know the chair pose from a yoga, we're going to go into that, but we're going to continually move. The way you do it, you take a deep inhale, and then with the exhale you go into a chair pose. You try to sit back with your back straight, and what we're gonna do, we're gonna take one step back and the other step back and stand up fully. And again, inhale, and then on the exhale, descend down, go into a step, and then step with the other hand, with the other leg. And again, stand up fully and relax. And again, straight back. Bring your arms all the way to the ceiling and stand up. And again, step back. And the other side. Go into a chair. Amazing. The next one is a warrior 1 to a warrior 2. We're gonna stay on one side only. Go into a warrior 1 position, one leg at the front, the other one goes behind you. And you go into a lunge and bringing your arms to the side. Really sink into that position. And we're gonna move to the warrior 2. Bring your arms, palms facing down, and try to sink deep. And again, rotate your back leg, move into a warrior 1. And warrior 2. And again, warrior 1. So we are lunging. We're taking an inspiration from a yoga, and we're going for a flow. And although it is a yoga which is relaxing, but it works on our flexibility and mobility, so you might feel quite hard still. And of course we're gonna move to the other side. So we're gonna go into a warrior 1. And then into a warrior 2. Rotate back leg. Keep your back straight. Try to sink as deep as you can with the back leg being straight. And again, keep moving and keep breathing. Breathing is the key, as always, especially with flexibility and mobility routines. Sink into it. Keep attention to your joints. The alignment should be still there. Your knees, your toes, they go same direction. They move in the same plane of movement. Well done. Now we're gonna go to warrior 3 into warrior 1. Warrior 3 is a tabletop. In other words, what you do, you shift your weight to one leg and keep the knees slightly bent. And what you do here, you bring the other leg behind you, straighten yourself, bring it down, go to warrior 1. And again, warrior 3. Try to bring your upper body parallel to the ground. Keep your arms straight, bring your back leg as far behind you as you can. Keep breathing. Wobbling is normal. Keep attention with your toes. They should be looking straight ahead. Well done. Moving straight to the other side. And let's go. Warrior 3. Into a warrior 1. And let's go again. Keep shifting that weight. Try not to lean to one side. Keep your balance. Sink into it. Feel the stretch on the back of your leg. Feel the stretch in your glutes. Keep your balance. Well done. Back is straight. This routine is incredibly important for your recovery, for your overall mood. Triangle to forward bend. Go into triangle. One leg, which is the straight leg, toes pointing straight ahead. The other leg, the one which you're going to be bending towards, toes pointing to the side. You go down and you look straight up. Your arm looks to the ceiling, and try to keep both of your knees straight but don't lock them. And then from here, turn to the side, and with the straight back, try to reach for the floor. And again, bring the arm to the ceiling. If you can reach the floor, go for it. You should feel the stretch on this side, on the back of the leg. And this is amazing for your spine, because that movement where you bend and twist helps your spine to come to a natural position. Of course, we do the same thing on the other side. So slowly go down. Don't rush with these movements. And now, you might notice that one side is easier than the other. One side is harder. That's completely fine. Always exhale when you go into a stretch. So inhale before, and exhale, and you go down. And again, inhale, and exhale when you go into the stretch. Well done. Now, side lunge slide. The way you do this one, place your feet really far away from each other, as far as you can go. And then drive your hips back and to the side. Sit as low as you can. Rotate the other foot. And then slowly in that lower position, move towards the other side. Rotate that foot and move back. Feel that stretch from the inside of your leg, and make sure that your heel is staying on the ground. Only go as deep as you can. Don't force yourself if you feel like the muscle cannot relax. If you constantly shake and cannot relax in this position, that means you need to release the stretch a little bit and move again. Well done. Now we're gonna go into forward bend, and we're going to do it with the lock. First, lock your hands behind you, and then fold forward with the straight back. Then change your arms position and fold forward, just like so. Keep changing. Really drive your arms as far behind you as you can, and try to reach for the ceiling. And here, like you're trying to reach for that wall. Feel that stretch in the back of your leg. Feel that stretch in your shoulder blades, your shoulders. But make sure that your neck is relaxed and is following the spine. Well done. The next one is a child pose with the arm stretch. So the way you do it, I'm going to show you from the side. Your hips should be in one line with your knees. And the way you do it, you go into a child pose and then you bring one arm to the side. Stay there for a few seconds. You can count to 4 or 5 and then slowly release and then go back to the same side. We're doing 1 per side. Feel that stretch in your shoulder. Release a little bit, go down again. Each time try to reach a little bit further, but try not to twist your body and move your glutes to the side. So glutes are staying in one position and you're stretching your arm. And I'm gonna show you from the front what it looks like as well. So you go into a child pose and then you bring this arm underneath. And you come up to release that stretch. And then again on the exhale, you go down. And again, come up. And on the exhale, you go down. Your arm should be moving at a shoulder level, so not too low, just at a shoulder level. Well done. The next one is going to be a cat twist with arms stretch. Go into cat position. Knees underneath your hips and your wrists are underneath your shoulder. And cat is when you arch your back and then you normally go into a cow. But what we can do, stay in a cat position and from here open up your arm as far as you can go. And bring it slowly back. Now open this up towards the other direction. It all depends on the flexibility of yourself. And some people might open up all the way to the ceiling. As you can see, I can't go that far. Don't forget to breathe as well. Okay, the next one, you might need your yoga block or you might need a book. What we do, we're going to go into a hero position. So bring your knees at a hip width and then bring your feet to the side and you sit on your glutes and try to relax. Keep breathing. If it is too hard, you can place the yoga block just underneath your glutes to release the stretch in your quads. And then if you feel like you can go deeper, change the block to a book. Some people are very simple with this stretch. For others, it takes a while to get used to it. I'm one of those people as well, so I feel a lot of tension, but my muscles are not shaking. In order to relax, you take a deep inhale and then very slow exhale through the mouth and let your muscle to relax in this position. Well done. Slowly release the stretch. We're gonna go into a glute stretch, and this time we're not gonna do the pigeon, but we're gonna go into a laying one. Place one foot on the knee, just above the knee, but make sure that you don't place it on the ankle. And from here, keep pushing that knee away from you with your elbow and keep bringing the other leg towards you. You will feel that stretch, so obviously it is on the bent leg side. So for me the bent leg is left. This is where you feel it. So you feel it here on the outer part of your glute. It might be a very small movement. So as you can see, I don't bring my leg too close towards me, but because I keep pushing the knee away, it opens up my hip and it rotates it. Keep breathing. Slowly, slowly release that stretch and change the side. So place the other leg. Remember not to place it on your ankle, never on the joint. And then hug that leg here and keep pushing your knee with the elbow. And then now I feel it all the way here. And this is where you should be feeling it too. So keep pulling the other leg towards you. Keep breathing. Having candles or oils, you can apply oil to your wrists, to your temples. That will help you to relax and just unwind a bit. What we do now is a camel position. For me, this one is hard as well. If for you it's the same, release the stretch over time. So if you can stay during the whole time, grab one heel, the other one, and then now try to go up and open up your chest. If you feel like it's getting too much, you're going back into that seated position. Take inhale, and on the exhale you go into the stretch again and bring your shoulders away. Keep driving your hips forward. And again. Slowly release, never rush here. Now we're gonna go into a plow pose, which is amazing to stretch your entire spine, starting from the neck, going all the way down to your tailbone. You bring your legs behind you and you relax. Have a slight bend in your knees. Keep breathing. Well done. Very slowly help yourself with your hands. Go down. What we do now is lotus bends. You can go into lotus, you can go into an easy pose, whichever pose you can sustain for 1 minute. And what you do here, you let your knees to go downwards and you bend to one side. You can place your hand to the side here or hold on to the other foot, to the same side foot, and you try to reach to the side, but make sure that you sink under your arm. You can even place this hand here and go into that stretch. You should feel it here. So that's not what we're doing. We're diving under our hand, under our arm, looking straight up. See what works best for you, the placement of the supporting hand. See where it's best to place it. Well done. And now we go into seated forward bend. As always, we finish our flexibility routines with that one. And there is a reason behind it. The way you do it, you go more into the side stretch. Try to dive under your arm. And now slowly release, go to the other side. If you can't reach your toe, that's completely fine. So if for you it's this, then do that. If you can grab onto your toe, you should feel the stretch all the way on your side. Then do this. And after you release the stretch, you go into a forward bend. Try to keep your back straight. And now breathe in so you can have enough oxygen, and then exhale. Feel how your legs relax. If you notice that your muscles are not shaking anymore, you can go a bit deeper. And now we're gonna go into the main final pose. We're gonna go into Shavasana. We're gonna lay down on our back. We're gonna let our arms fall. We're gonna let our legs fall loose, everything is relaxed, and we're going to take a deep inhale through the nose. Keep that in, and then exhale through the mouth. Now praise yourself for today and for the entire week. Tell yourself, I love you, and mean it. You don't need to hug yourself now, you're trying to relax in this position. Tell yourself, I'm worthy, I'm enough, I'm a good mom, good wife, whatever applies to you. And then slowly, slowly come up. Don't rush. Don't ever rush from a laying position to standing. So what I normally do, I just move to my side, then I help myself to sit up. And from here, roll your shoulders back and down. This is your good posture, straight back. Now we've done the whole week of training. We've finished this with this great routine which helps our muscles to relax further, to help you and stay active still whilst helping your muscles to get back to the normal position, helping them to get rid of that lactic acid, helping them to be more pliable, to be more softer, ready for the new week. But tomorrow is your rest day, so take this day and do whatever you feel like, but try to stay active. So try to go for a walk, play with your kids, or I don't know, play with your dog, whatever your situation is. If it's just you, then go and enjoy yourself outside. Spend some time outside, hopefully the weather is permitting you to do so. And as always, drink plenty, and especially after this flexibility routine, drink plenty of water. And choose a better food every time you eat, and don't kill yourself, don't eliminate every single product out of your life. I believe in balance. You can have everything, but don't indulge into the whole cake. Have a slice, and that will be enough for you, believe me. So the main thing is, of course, love yourself. I'm so grateful for you completing this week with me. We've done such a great work, and the next week we're starting with the cap session, and the next week we're going to view this video because some people were joining through this week, and next week is where we're gonna dive into our mind and just move into the spirit as well, and not just concentrate on our body, but just even this workout, they're not just a work on your physical body. This is the mental work. This is your discipline. This is completely changing your habits. This is going through your pain zone. This is going beyond any limits you've set for yourself previously, and this is where you improve. So huge thank you for everyone who joined, and enjoy your day and love yourself. And I love you all so much, and I'll see you in one day. Bye for now.